Hello, my name is Jacqueline and welcome to my channel. Whether you are new or returning viewer to my channel, I'm so glad you stopped by. In this video, I continue my series where I share all my tips, hacks, tricks, and DIY projects for my upcoming secret garden inspired English tea party. In this video, I will concentrate on all that went on the setting of the table. If you want to see how I put it all together, keep watching. Being that I wanted to create the illusion of being in a secret garden, I thought I needed some grass, or at least something that looked like grass. So I happened to have saved some artificial turf, which we ended up not installing in our yard. And you know me, I don't like to leave anything to waste, so I figured, hey, why not upcycle it and make it into a runner for my table? Okay, and there's our grass runner made from the artificial grass. I left enough room so that the plate actually would not be on it. I just didn't want to be too wobbly because this thing is actually a little thicker than, like a little moss runner would be. But anyway, it should be fine. Okay, I think I'm ready to set the table now. Okay, everybody, now we got the runner for the middle. So now we're ready to reset the table with this new tabletop that is bigger. So things should look a little bit different, similar but different. So of course we're going to start with the tablecloth. Now I know this tablecloth is going to be a little short. I want to see how short it is, because I'm going to have to get another one for underneath. That's the only thing about using this top that is so big that I need to get like the biggest tablecloth out there. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I have one, so stay tuned. Be right back. Okay, I have these two green tablecloths. So now I need to decide which one would I like better with this tablecloth, because again, the ends are going to show. So let's take a closer look here. This one I think is way too bright for it, although again, it's just a little bit peeking through, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Hopefully this will be big enough, because I don't remember having used it in a while. Let's check it out. And if not, I know the other one's big enough. Okay, much better now. Now, the first thing, I'm gonna start from the center out, right? Because that way it's easier to reach the center when there's nothing on the sides. So I'm gonna start with this runner that I just made out of artificial grass. And again, it's not something that I'm not saying go buy if you don't have it, because the stuff is not cheap. But in my case, it was a reject, so I had it. So, or if you have remnants, if you had artificial grass in your house done and you have remnants of it, you never know what you're going to be able to do with it. And I'm going to use it again later because I have quite a large piece that I'll be able to use for other things too. So in terms of the centerpiece, if you recall, I'm going to kind of repeat what I had before. I had used this one of these rounds, so now I have another one. So I'm going to go ahead and probably use both. And just so the other video, remember, it's a Lazy Susan that you can find many different places. And in my case, I had to put a plate over it so that this could fit on top and be able to do this stuff later. Okay, and now we're gonna actually do the 3-tier tray. And like I mentioned in previous video, this is basically a china set that I was able to find on a thrift store, and they happen to have a full set, so I got one of each. And these are just the inexpensive $1.25 candle holders from Dollar Tree. And if you've seen previous videos, you know this is usually the way I do it. This is Coeg wax. I think you could also use candle wax. It's very, very similar. You know, that candle wax that sometimes you use for making sure that the candle fits snugly. And all you need, this stuff works really well. All you need is like 3 dabs of it. I try to do like a triangle kind of support thing and kind of keep them at kind of the same height, the little mounds that you're gonna build. And I think it's important that also the bottom is secure as well. So make sure you put some in the bottom. And the hardest part is always finding the center. You have to kind of eyeball it at it. But again, this stuff is super forgiving. You can still move it around, that kind of a thing. And if you have anything oozing out, I would really recommend kind of scraping it off so it doesn't look ugly. And to take away those pesky labels with the heat gun. Okay, so we got a 3-tier tray, and then we got our other little wood stump kind of a serving thing on the Lazy Susan. So now let's do the rest. So after much thinking, I do think I'm not gonna use the crystal ones for here. I tried them out, and I don't know, they're kind of getting a little, I kind of like the fact that this ones have the wood element. So I think because of that, I might end up putting those in here. So, and I'll probably put this in the secondary table that I have that also will be decorated, and we'll have the other 3-tier trays that I'm lending from a friend. So they won't go to waste, you know, they won't go to waste for sure. So we'll put one there and one here at the end. I'm gonna put back what I had there before, which was the tea, the little Moroccan tea set, the sugar and the creamer. That will go there. Then here on this other end, and again, this might change, but for now, this is how it's gonna go. Remember this little platter, it's gonna go here, and that's gonna hold my lemon curd, because I like lemon curd. So we're gonna put some lemon curd, some strawberry jam, and some chocolate cream. As soon as I find out what that is, because I don't know. There, so that would go here. And then I cleaned out my little white pot that I found. It looks so much better now without the tape. And I had this plate that I had actually bought for my Parisian Valentine's. And I think it looks pretty on the plate. It looks a little bit more presentable, so to speak. Now, like I told you, I'm gonna have 3 types of tea. So on the Moroccan silver tray over here, I'm just gonna have some hot water. I think this one, being so traditional looking, I'll probably put the Earl Grey tea in that one. And I also have tea bags for if people want different flavors and stuff. But for the chai tea, I thought this guy was very appropriate. I had bought this one at Cost Plus a long time ago, and I thought he was so cute. So it's actually a tea thing, but being that it's a little elephant, I thought he was good for the chai. And I'm gonna see if I can fit him around here somewhere, so that both of the tea things are on this side. So there we got that one. And then another fun thing that I found, this is while I was shopping for other things, ended up going to Daiso, and they had this really cute cage. and I thought it would be cute to kind of put it on the table. And for some reason, I wanted some height. I was really playing with the idea of having 3 things in the middle. You know how usually odd numbers work better. So it's kind of nice to have 3 things instead of 1 or, or 2. And since I had my 2 wood rounds here, I felt like I needed a third. And then I happened to have this candle holder. So I thought, well, maybe if I give it a plate, it'll be a little bit more substantial. I mean, I like the fact that they're not all the same height. They're kind of different heights as you go up. So I think I'm going to do that. Of course, it's going to have some flowers and a little bird in the cage and that kind of a thing to go with the rest of the thing. I also have this little plate. This is where I'm going to put my different kind of tea bags. I'll have some tea bags as well. And then I have my little pink little flower vases. So I thought those would be good, pretty much at each end. Since I have 3 of them, I could put them at each end, and I could put one in the middle. And I'm gonna add a little bit more flowers like I had before. So give me a sec and I'll do that. Okay, so now let's try and put the same flowers that I had there before. Let's see how I'm gonna work it out. I might have to move things around to make room for it. But I like the fact that they can fit kind of laced all around the tall things. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek at how the centerpiece turned out. Still shushing, never-ending process of shushing. Anyway, that's what we got so far. The 3-tier tray and the other wood round. I put the little bird in the cage. I hope he doesn't hate me for doing that, but I gave him some moss. I put the florals all around the base, just to have more of that garden theme. Okay, so now I think we're ready for the place settings. So this is the one that I was trying to do something with because I didn't like the back, right? So I decoupaged some paper back. And now I'm gonna try this technique that I think I remember correctly that I saw on somewhere on the internet. So it's kind of fun because I like burning things, but it's basically, let's see, if it doesn't work, I'll stop, but the idea is that it basically doesn't go any further than that edge, and it gives you like a nice perfect little edge. But it's probably good to kind of cut as much as possible without having to be super careful. To get creative on that one, I think a little better. Is that any better than just sanding it down? I'm not sure. Where it might shine, it would be in the area where it's hard to get to. Yeah, I think it's a little easier than the normal way. Just be aware that you might have some soot to deal with. Because I think if I had to just sand this all the way down, it would have taken me a lot longer. And it would not have been as fun. Because, hey, any craft with fire is more fun. So, there you have it. Hopefully you can see those edges. Here's the tablescape as it stands right now. I went ahead and decided to use my napkin rings with the napkins that I had bought recently. I just love napkin rings, and I had a couple that worked really well with this theme and color scheme, so I was able to alternate them around the table. Even though it will be an afternoon party, I had to, of course, add some fairy lights at the center. It looks so beautiful in the evening. The fairy lights make the glass pieces just sparkle and shine. If you haven't done so already, check out how I decorated my chandelier. I'm really happy with how it turned out. At night, when it's all lit up, it has a beautiful glow from underneath. There's still a few more things coming. I plan on giving everyone a key to my secret garden, which will be placed at each place setting with their name, as well as a set of tea gloves for them to keep. In addition, I have a whole gazebo-like structure that will be adorned with tree branches, moss, and more florals to further bring home the concept of the secret garden. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you too can follow the journey towards the creation of my secret garden tea party. Some of the most exciting DIY projects are coming, like the making of my secret gate entrance and the beautiful wooden canopy that will be surrounding the dining room table. So I hope to see you soon so you don't miss out. Until the next time.